that coming up. I just wanted to bring that up, that we talked about scales and scale factors, etc. And enlarging and reducing objects. So when we did these with our triangles, we each chose one triangle to go on top and the other triangle to go on the bottom. You can do big or small or left or right. So let's put the left on top and let's put the right on the bottom. So the left triangle, we have sides 2, 3, 4. Notice I put them in order. Small, medium, large. So in the large triangle, side 2, this side here, what angles are those? Is that side touching? It's touching 90 degrees and nothing. Well, over here, that would be side 3, 90 degrees and nothing. Side 3 also happens to be the smallest side. Okay, so you got to line the sides up. They have the corresponding sides match up. For 3 on the small triangle, we're looking at 90 degrees and the dot. 90 degrees and the dot means 4.5 must go underneath. And your hypotenuses would, of course, match up perfectly, 4 and 6. So you got to line up corresponding sides. Now on your calculator, try that and see what you get. What's 4 divided by 6? What's 2 divided by 3? What's 3 divided by 4.5? So you should found that equals 0.6 repeating. All of them did. Okay. Now if you flipped it, if you had 3 over 2, that would equal 1.5. And that's okay. It just means that's going from the small to the large or the large to the small. Okay. So if you're going this direction, it's what timesing by 1.5. But if you're going this direction, you'll be multiplying by 0.6 repeating. So it kind of depends on what you're considering you're starting and what you're considering your final product. So let's apply that. Now for this we had 2 rules. Your rules were same angles, which we have, or corresponding sides in the same ratio. And we have both of those present. We have similar angles with our dots and 90 degrees. And we also have all ratios equaling 0.6 repeating. Okay, now we only need one of those rules to say we have similar triangles. But if we have other shapes, then we need both rules. So both rules must be present. Okay, so here we have 2 rectangles. We can put the small on top and the large on the bottom. We have x 1.5. Not sure why I made that line so big. X 1.5. And then underneath would be 4 and 6. So how do we solve these ones? What did we do? Yep. Yeah, we kind of, instead of dividing by 4, we brought up a multiply. Okay, and so we got x equals 4 times 1.5 divided by 6. It's a multiplication dot. Okay, and so then we go to our calculator. 4 times 1.5 divided by 6 equals 1. So x equals 1. Okay, so we didn't have to totally cross multiply. We could just do the simple solving type skills. Any questions? Okay, so down below, let's look at example 2. Let's put the small on top and the large on the bottom. And let's set up our fractions here. We'd have x and 20. What goes underneath? Line them up, please. Oh, we got a problem. We can't solve this. We have both x and a y. We need at least one fraction where we won't know both the top and the bottom. Have another look. There's a little trick here. So what is it, Brody?
Or what?
Who, how, who, where? Rebecca.
Would you do 36 minus 6 for x?
Yeah, exactly. So what we have is the whole side is 36. We're going to take away the 6 part, and then we're left over with the x. So x equals 30. Okay, that's the only way to solve is you must know one of the fractions. Y is in the bottom. How do we get y out? Yeah, well, what we're going to do is do a complete cross multiplication here. And so we get 30 times y equals 36 times 20. So 30y equals 720. And so then what does y equal? 24. Not bad. All right. So sometimes we have to do a complete cross multiplication. Other times we don't need to. It depends on the situation. Okay. Example 3. Now, one thing to point out with example 3 is that when two lines cross, those angles are equal. All right. So those are called vertical angles, or vertically opposite. We've seen that before with our circles. So which one, let's go small on top and the big on the bottom. And let's set up 4 fractions. Now, let's just not go random. Let's go around the horn here, okay? Start at x, 6, 4.8, and then 10. So do a little bit of an order with it. It'll make it easier for you. So then I want you to try and match up the sides down below. My point here is that x is between an open circle and this angle marking. So the side that corresponds to it must have the exact same angles. So underneath x must be a 15. Okay. So what goes underneath 6 then? Open dot, closed dot? Yeah, you're right. It must be the 10. And then an 8. And then a y. Okay. Now, you have a choice here. You can go x over 15 equals 6 over 10, or you can also go x over 15 equals 4.8 over 8. They'll both give you the same answer. Okay. Just to keep it easier, it's probably simpler for you to do that. Okay. For the y's, you go 4.8 over 8 equals 10 over y. Or you could do it equal to 6 over 10. It doesn't matter. Let's just use this one. Okay. Now I want you to solve. Go solve both of those. See if you can do that math. So here we got x equals 15 times 6 divided by 10. What does that equal? 9? Oh, you guys are so uncertain. You scare me. Like, well, you're right. 9. Unbelievable. $16.6. Yeah, 16.6. Let's go 16.7. Good. Any questions? So that's a good review of what we did before the break. Okay, plus adding on. Let's go to some harder triangles. Okay. For these ones, it's helpful to draw 2 separate triangles. So we can draw this top triangle, which is easy. 24, 20, and 18. Okay. But then for the large triangle, we have to be more careful. This is y, that's x. But what's this long side? Okay, you guys got it. So you have to add them up. Okay, so this would be 30. So let's put the big one on top, the small one on the bottom. We have y 30 x. Okay, I want you to match up and I want you to solve. Go. Okay, so make sure you're showing work, please. So the next one, draw your two separate triangles. This one's going to be a little more complicated. What's this last one? What would this side be? Taylor, what do you think? Well, top part's X, bottom's part's 9. Well, how did we get this 30, folks? Yeah, so what's this one got to be? No, that's multiply. X plus 9. Right? Just add them up. We can't actually complete the addition, but we'd write it as an addition. Okay. So for this one, x plus 9 over 9. This will be 27. This will be y. Okay. So when you're solving this one, you have options here. Okay. So don't write this down. I'm going to show you a little more complicated way. So I'm going to use my red pen. Instead of I'm going to do cross multiplication. But when I do that, I have to use brackets. That's the key trick. So it'll be 18 times x plus 9 in brackets equals 9 times 27. Now remember, when you have brackets, you have to multiply by both of them. So 18 times 9 is what's usually forgotten. Okay. So, and sometimes that's the only way to do that, is to cross multiply, use brackets. I'm not going to show that. There's another way as well. So, options. That's what I'm trying to give you right now, some options. Hello, eraser. Hello. So, using our solving skills, you guys should say, all I need to get rid of is this divide by 9. So I'm going to move that up. X plus 9 equals 9 times 27 divided by 18. What does x plus 9 equal? Now write this down, please. So instead of doing complete cross multiplication, I'd only remove what I needed to remove. X plus 9 equals 9 times 27. No, this is a 9. Oh, hold on, I screwed up. No, this is screwed up. Oh, something got erased, that's what it was. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, Brody. So 9 times 27 divided by 18 equals 13.5. So how do we get rid of the plus 9, Rebecca? Minus 9 on both sides. So this is our algebra solving, and that equals 4.5. Done. So all I'm using is the skills you have in a different way. Okay. Now the other one's easy. 27 over 18 equals y over 17. go ahead, solve for y. So last one, draw your big triangle. Now, sometimes it's really easy to see the small triangle. So sometimes maybe you just want to redraw the large triangle. What are the two numbers for the large triangle? X plus, and what about the bottom? Y plus 4. Okay. Now I want to show you the harder case, so I want to put the small triangle on the top, the big triangle on the bottom. Okay, and so those are the three sides. Oh, sorry, I screwed that up completely. X plus 6, 15, y plus 4. My apologies. Okay, match them up. See if you can solve. Remember to cross multiply, and remember brackets. Okay, this will be the hardest. So, 6 times 15 equals 5 times x plus 6. It doesn't matter if I put the 5 at the front or the back. It doesn't matter one bit. When you multiply it out, you're still going to get 5x plus 30. Okay. 6 times 15 is 90. Okay, so then you can solve for x. Similar idea with y. Cross multiply, remember your brackets.
Good afternoon. If we could have your attention just for a moment. This is first.
No, it wasn't recorded. Woo! X equals 12. How many people got x equals 12? Awesome, outstanding. So 5 times y plus 4. What's 15 times 4? 60. 5y plus 20 equals 60. 5y equals 40. Y equals 8. Hands up if you got y equals 8. All right. So